Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's likely to talk with a lot of excitement about ideas and plans, but when it comes to getting things done, he often slows down or loses steam. He prefers being careful and following routines, so big leaps or rapid progress are rare. Chances are he'll remain steady but not move up very quickly in his career.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he feels it very deeply, and his emotions can get the better of him. He cares a lot and is quick to worry, so you might notice him getting anxious or upset easily. He usually doesn't try to hide his feelings and can become flustered or take things personally.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work generally like him because he's warm, friendly, and cares about others' feelings. He listens and treats everyone politely, rarely raising his voice or being rude. He's usually the one smoothing things over rather than starting fights.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will be genuinely happy for you if you do well in your career. His natural kindness means he loves to celebrate the wins of people he cares about. He's not the jealous type, so your success won't make him feel small or insecure about himself.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he's not likely to secretly resent you or let it spoil your relationship. He values kindness and fairness, and your success won't make him feel small or left out. He's supportive by nature, so you can expect honest happiness for you rather than jealousy or bitterness.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He handles money with care and likes to keep things in order. He prefers to think twice before making big purchases and tries to avoid risky spending. He's not the type to splurge suddenly or make wild shopping decisions that later cause regrets.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives within his means and doesn't try to show off or act richer than he is. He prefers to keep things simple and sensible, choosing what's practical over what's flashy. Instead, he finds comfort in planning and knowing where his money goes.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He's open handed and kind, especially when it comes to helping others or showing care. He doesn't pinch pennies when someone needs support or a small treat to make their day better. He likes to make people feel comfortable and valued, never cold or stingy.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is usually open and honest about money matters. He likes to keep things fair and clear, so you won't find him hiding bank statements or making secret plans. He doesn't use money to control or boss people around.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and doesn't think it's just your job. He cares about fairness and wants to make sure everyone feels respected at home. He's not likely to act entitled or leave all the chores to you.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will genuinely help with chores and diapers instead of just standing by and telling you what to do. He feels it's important to roll up his sleeves and share the real work, not just act like a boss or pretend he's helping. When he sees you need help, he'll step in and do his part without making a fuss or acting like it's all your duty.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He truly tries to understand your side, even if he gets emotional at first. He cares about your feelings and wants things to be fair for both of you. Instead, he'll listen and look for ways to make things better together.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he may become emotional and upset, but he usually does his best to stay respectful. His words might come out sharp or he might raise his voice, but he isn't the type to purposely hurt you or act out in a threatening way. He cares enough to worry about how you feel, even when he's frustrated.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he does get angry more quickly than most people. His feelings are close to the surface, so small things can upset him at times. This doesn't mean he's cruel or mean, but his mood can change fast and he might react sharply before calming down. This is not a small thing to brush aside when choosing a life partner.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He's able to say sorry and take responsibility when he's made a mistake. Even though he can get upset quickly, he doesn't like to stay angry or push the blame onto you. Once he cools down, he reflects on his actions and tries to make things right by apologizing sincerely.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. He values kindness and cares about how you feel, so he won't pressure or push you when you say you're not comfortable with something. If you set a limit or ask him to stop, he will listen and make sure you feel safe and respected. With him, you can stand your ground and know your wishes will be taken seriously.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
He might feel a bit emotional or hurt at first if you're not in the mood for intimacy, because he connects physical closeness with feeling loved. Still, he's thoughtful and cares about your feelings, so he won't hold it against you or act cold. If you talk openly, he'll listen and try to see things from your perspective, wanting the best for both of you and your relationship.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He values trust and kindness, so he would never use your private moments to embarrass or hurt you later on. For him, what happens in close or intimate time stays safe between the two of you.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is the kind of man who values loyalty and is faithful in his relationships. His caring nature means he wants to build trust and a strong emotional bond, so he's not easily distracted by other women. Instead of seeking excitement elsewhere, he prefers to grow love and warmth at home.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He is not overpossessive or the type to act jealous, controlling, or always suspicious. He trusts you and believes in giving you your own space and freedom without keeping an eye on your every move. With him, you can expect understanding and respect, not rules or constant doubt.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature comes from a place of kindness and care, not from a need to control you. He wants to make sure you're safe and happy, but he won't use protecting as an excuse to limit your freedom or tell you what to do. You won't find him tracking your every step or expecting you to always check in. Instead, he trusts you and supports your choices.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and believes both of you should share the responsibility. He wants to be involved and will do his part rather than expecting you to handle everything alone. You won't have to fight for his support or feel left with all the work.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he may get flustered or lose his temper more easily than some parents. His feelings can come out quickly, so you might see him reacting with sharp words or sighs before calming down. However, he doesn't mean to scare or hurt the children, and once he settles, he'll want to make things right by talking kindly and offering hugs or comfort.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and as your own person. He understands that your identity is not just limited to being a mom, and he values your dreams, interests, and personal time. While he cares deeply about the family, he knows that your happiness and sense of self also matter.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who pretends to support your career now only to ask you to quit after you have a child. His care for you is genuine, and he believes in fairness and teamwork at home. He wants you to be happy and fulfilled, whether that means working outside the home or not.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just act polite on the surface. His caring nature means he truly wants them to feel comfortable and valued, and he'll make an effort to build genuine connections. With him, family gatherings will feel warm and welcoming. He will do his best to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he might feel upset at first and show his emotions quickly, but he won't try to start fights or make the situation worse. While he can get flustered or react strongly, he cares about making peace and keeping relationships healthy. With your support, he'll learn to handle tricky family moments with more patience, aiming to keep your home life calm and united.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he is not the type to be modern with you in private and then expect you to suddenly act like a traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values honesty and fairness, so he won't put on a two faced act or demand that you change yourself to please others. With him, you can be yourself, not just an actress in front of his family.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you rather than just stay out of it or side with his family. Even if he feels nervous or emotional about the situation, his first concern will be your feelings and well being. He won't leave you to handle things alone or ignore what's happening.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy in the sense that he blindly follows his mother or ignores your feelings. While he cares about his family and may get emotional during conflicts, he understands that after marriage, you are his priority. You won't be left feeling alone or secondary next to his mother's wishes.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He's not the kind of man who shares every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He understands the importance of keeping personal matters between the two of you and respects your privacy. With him, you can expect loyalty and discretion, making your relationship feel safe and private.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, this is why this guy scores B. Plus. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man means living with real kindness, teamwork, and genuine care every day. He notices your needs, helps with chores without being asked, and makes you feel supported in what you want to do.